Once upon a time, on a planet called Earth, two competitors will enter. One will leave victorious. Nickel City X-Wing. The game starts now.
Welcome back to Game 3 of Nickel City X-Wing. We've got another banger for you. It's Rebels versus Empire thematic. It's Afishisborn versus Dr. Weston. Betting is open, and it looks like we are ready to start. The defender will be the first to move. And the timer has started, and it's a 5 forward. Nobby, you don't see the A-Wings here? I see defender, I vote defender. Two straight for Zyrtec. And folks, Miranda will move now. This means Afishisborn has the initiative. 3 banks. Do we get a slam? And Miranda will hang out there and focus up. Same 2 straight. Takes an evade. An echo, 2 forward. And will evade. Cloak. Wedge and Luke. Luke. Oil's closed, 3 forward. Bank boost to the right. Wedge 4 straight. And boost 1 straight. We go back to dials. Lou believes in the rebels. A-Wings are way better than defenders in squadrons, maybe. Decloak here from Echo. And Echo will get his evade. There's the 3 hard from the defender. Zyrtec, 2 forward. And Zyrtec will focus. And we're going to get a slam 2 bank here from Miranda. Echo Candy Cane's in. Takes a focus. Sane, 2 forward. Evade. Weston being very careful of how he engages here. Luke debating his foils right now. And he'll open foils. 1 bank. Debating between a focus and a barrel roll now. Ledge stays closed. 3 banks. Does he boost in? Ledge, no shots. No shots anywhere else. We're going back to dials. And as we go back to dials, let's go down the list. Starting with Afishisborn and the Rebellion. It's Luke Skywalker with advanced proton torpedoes, an R2 astromech, and a shield upgrade. Then we've got Miranda Donnie with diamond boron missiles, Sabine Wren, a bomblet generator, and delayed fuses. And then finally, last but not least, we've got Wedge Antilles with plasma torpedoes and R2 astromech and a shield upgrade. And for Dr. Weston and the Empire, it's a Delta Squadron pilot, Sane Marana with marksmanship, Echo with Marg Sable closure and collision detector. And last but not least, it's Zyrtec Strom with fire control system. I don't see a lot of the Marg Sable enclosure here. Maybe for good reason, maybe not. We'll see. Did you bet all this time as well, Nobby? Remember, the nickels you bet before are taken out of your account and held until the betting is resolved. Ron 8 says, this Rebel list looks like one I flew in one of the Galaxies events. Just had Corrin instead of Luke. I mean, Luke's really good. You probably didn't get a lot of, if you bet with the majority of everyone, it's not like you bet at a sports bet, like, right? You don't bet 10,000 to win 10,000. It's based on the percentage of bets and the percentage of the pot you put in. So if you bet with the heavy favorites in the first 2 games, you don't win a lot. So if you won the first 2 games, they were both pretty lopsided in who bet for who. You probably won more in the first game than you did in the second game, even if you bet more in the second game. So it takes the percentage of bets on each side and uses that as a pool. But what about second winnings? You do think he knows about second winnings, right? So we're more or less headed for a jousty position here. You know, Echo has the ability to do some things. So Miranda won't drop. Echo. He cloaks. And we'll get an evade for his efforts. And here's the defender. 3 banking. Gets an evade. Also an update. B-Wings now have 80 rock. Holy crap. But you can never get close enough to actually use them. At least in a fleet battle, in a dogfight, that's probably awesome. And there's the boost by the defender. That's a... From Zerg Tech. Too hard. Or not too hard, too soft. And we'll focus. 80 is a lot. But if you're alive to fire 80, like, that's on the other team. Miranda, 2 forwards. Oh, rockets will blow. If in a fleet battle, a B-Wing is alive long enough to fire 80 rockets, then, like, you deserve what happens. And Miranda will take the target lock onto the defender. I really don't like where the defender is. I think it's too exposed right now. Same. 2 banks. Take an evade. There's a bank from Echo. Luke, 2 banks away. And Luke will lock onto the defender. Wedge opening foils. And just a 1 straight. And Wedge will lock as well. Probably again on the defender. It's going to get a nice 3 versus 2 plasma shot off. And Wedge is going to get the first shot. Bets are 5 apiece. In the box, please. In the box. Yes, please. Two hits. Wedge spends the lock. For 2. The defender just needs to find 1 natural evade here. And gets 1. Can spend the token. Miranda, range 3, unobstructed. So this is 2 versus 4. And Miranda will spend a shield to throw 3 dice. And Miranda will spend her lock. Oh, stays 1 crit. The defender just needs to find 1. Gets 2. Is safe. A little bit of risky play, but manages to be alright. Now, Sen measures nothing. Echo will probably have a shot here, albeit obstructed. This is going to be range 3 obstructed onto wedge 3 versus 4. But it is a modified 3 against an unmodified 4. Save a blank, turning into an evade. And the roll. Can spend for hit, crit. Wedge. That's 2 shields onto wedge. And now the defender gets to shoot, and you might as well try and pile in on wedge. 3 on 3. No mods either way. And that's a fat nothing birder. Wedge would have had nothing either. We're going back to dials. No points scored yet. 2 shields off of wedge. How's the stream looking out there for you guys? Does it sound good? Does it look good? This is my first time streaming on OBS for like a night. An actual night and not just a test where I can get replay to work, and I still haven't been able to get it to work. And I've abandoned trying. Oh yeah, I should put Miranda's shield down. Forgot she spent a shield. Yeah, Miranda's shield doesn't mean anything. So, I mean, that was a nice engagement from Afishisborn. Got the shots he wanted there. What's the difference between OBS and Streamlabs OBS? Well, okay. Streamlabs OBS, and here's my official thoughts on this. Streamlabs OBS is very good. It's very intuitive. The layout is great. It works. OBS, a little more complicated, but it does allow the use of, since it's an open source software, it allows the use of plugins. So there's just stuff like these transitions. You can't do that on Slobs because Slobs doesn't allow plugins to allow that to happen. So Slobs is like basic bitch streaming, you know? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's a fine platform, but OBS allows you to do a little more, which I'm still kind of dipping my head into. If you want to see that in action, check out the Candid Clarinetist. He does a lot of stuff with his camera. He's got a lot of plugins going on. And Streamlabs does offer some things that OBS here doesn't. Like on Streamlabs, my Pretzel Rocks was built into it, so I didn't have to have 2 windows. Know anyone who can do custom transitions? What are you looking for, Nabi? Tell me what you want. No bombs from Miranda. It looks like we're going to get started with a decloak from Echo. We all kind of saw that barrel roll right decloak happening. Are you looking, Navi, are you looking for like a stinger, or what are you going for? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell us what you want, what you really, really want. I really, really, really want a zig-a-zig. Ah. Good song. 3 hard from the defender. Focus, evade. Zertek, 2 hard. That's not going to make it. Gundark slash for transition. So the slash would pull away the old scene. Miranda, 3 banks. I don't know what you mean by a Gundark slash. Miranda will retake the lock on the defender. Like, explain what you mean by a slash. Is that like a graphic you have? Send me the graphic on Discord. And the turn in from Echo. Send me it on Discord, Nabi. Luke is gonna Talon roll. Wedge will close foils. And 3 hard, and wow, that cleared. Nice move by Wedge. I'm expecting a boost left here. And Wedge boosts to the left. Luke checks. So 3 on 4 into Sane from Luke. Does have a force. Spends the force for 2. Sane. 2 evades. Miranda now. Two dice into the defender. For 1. I thought it might be a good opportunity to regen shields here, but it's what it is. Echo, no shot. Sane gonna measure. This is gonna be range 3. Just fishing for that crit. And gets it. And that slips under the shields onto Wedge. Zertek catches nothing. And then out of the defender, range 3 into Wedge. 3 versus 3. Wedge still has a focus. And that's going to be hit crit into Wedge. Wedge rolls. And that's the shields and half points in onto Wedge. It hit the shield though, because Saints go under the shield, so he still had 1 shield. We're back to dials. No points yet, but or no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. We do have points on wedge. So Gerd.
Drweston 36 Afishisborn V Drweston.
So wedge is gonna have to one bank or two bank here. Could probably two forward. Just not great positions, really. Echo is gonna not really be able to do much. So that's nice. So I don't think he can decloak left. He might be able to decloak left back, but that's a risk. The defender can give chase. Zyrtec has yet to even get involved in this fight. There is a Luke kind of behind the Imperial formation and a Miranda K-Wing. I think you could kind of divide forces and send Sane and the defender after Wedge to finish Wedge off and send Zyrtec and Echo after Luke. I'm never a huge advocate of splitting her fire up. Yeah, I should know that by now, but I mean, I think it kind of makes sense at this juncture. I don't get this joke, Timothy. Is it just because his name is Strom and that's kind of like Storm? Empire, of course. Did you not see the defender? No bombs here. We will get a decloak from Echo. Gonna be right back. That is. Gets the evade there. So the defender will move. It's gonna be a 3 bank that will clip the cloud. Will get the evade, but won't get an action. And we'll have to roll for a strain. And that's a strain on the defender. Zimtique says that's because his ability is trash and you're better taking a storm for 2 points less. I mean, I guess. Zyrtec's turning away. And it's just going to focus here. Miranda will get to move. And that is a 2 hard and it bumps. It won't be able to get... Won't be able to fire the torpedoes either because that's range 1. Echo 2 forward. That goes over the debris. And he spends 1 charge from the collision detector and takes a focus. Sane, 2 forward. Sane will have to roll. Safe. Never punished. Let's see where Luke ended up here. I can't answer questions like that, Simitique. Luke will close foils. Two banks the blue. Thinking about a boost. Boost 1 forward, and I don't think that got him out of arc. How is OBS treating me? So far, so good, I guess. My bit rate is again jumping all over the place, so I guess that wasn't a Streamlabs issue. How many, Candid, what percentage of drop frames would you say is like normal for you? I'm sitting around 4.9% drop frames. I do use NVIDIA broadcast. This is Luke on to Zyrtec for just 1. I am using NVENC. At least I'm fairly certain I am. I could probably use X264 if I really wanted to. But I have a 2080 Ti in this machine. Ought to be good for something. This one isn't on the 3090's on the gaming machine. This is my stream work PC. So Miranda is going to spend a shield to roll 4 dice on the defender, range 1. Natty's out. Strained defender can only get 1. That's going to be 3 shields. Echo gonna get a shot in on the Luke. Range 2. 3 versus 2. Echo can spend for hit crit, so at least hit crit coming in. Luke rolls 1 evade, 2 evades. Natty's from Luke Skywalker. You would expect nothing less. One hit into wedge and a squiggle evades. Zyrtec, nothing. Now the defender, I think this is probably going to be obstructed into wedge. And range 2 obstructed into wedge. This is going to be 3 versus 3. Wedge has all the mods. Hit crit. Wedge just needs a little bit of paint. And the cloud and the focus save Wedge there. We go back to dials. No extra points scored in that turn. Felt like a lot of dice, but nothing could really manage to go through. Oh, it looks like Wedge regen a shield. Yeah, I guess I missed that. So Wedge regen a shield. And that takes away the half point. So Wedge is at 3 hull, 1 shield. So it's a 0-0 game now. After Wedge regens. One more charge on his R2 Astromech unit. Don't you guys love regen? I know I do. Zimatique says Zyrtec is out in the wind. The defense is on the cloud. Sane is stressed. Not great. I disagree. This is the greatest position the Empire's ever been in. Hey, congratulations to us. We just passed 39,000 views. I don't know what counts as a view, but I like the fact that that's a high number. I guess we do have a scoring update.
Score now is 0-0.
Thanks, Gerd. The defender can't even 4K because of wedge. That's true. I think the defender's 3 harding here all day. I would be even okay with it 3 banking. System phase. No bombs from Miranda. That surprises me. And Whisper will try a decloak here. He's going to go left. It's going to be left forward. Now the defender goes. Ooh, it's the tricky defender 1 bank. He clipped that cloud. And the defender will have to roll for a strain and will take it. Zyrtec. All right. Zyrtec just wants nothing to do with this game. Zyrtec will take the strain. Miranda will focus. Sane. 2 banks, no regards for the gas cloud, and takes another strain. And Miranda's gonna have a juicy, juicy shot. The definition of a banger from Miranda onto Sane coming up. Echo. Echo 3Ks. See what Luke did. Luke flips open foils. Atreides, what's up, man? How you doing? And Luke banks on the debris. Never punished. Wedge spends an R2 charge. One banks, and Wedge clear stress and will focus boost to yet again get out of Sane's bullseye just in case. Wedge won't be allowed to shoot, but Luke will. Would be better if they threw a touchdown to Keenan Allen tonight. Not bad. I like Keenan. He's a good receiver. He's a very good receiver. Luke first shots. Range 2 to Sane. Range 2 to Sane. Here we come. 3 to 2. Luke does have force. And Luke can't find the reds right now. Sane rolling 2. Gets the evade. What's the score? And I don't even know who's playing tonight. I'll just look it up. I have a computer. Miranda is going range 1 in the defender and will spend another shield, and it's going to make it a 4 dice banger through the cloud onto the defender. Miranda, 3 hits and a crit coming in. It's a banger. And the defender blanks. Gets 1, will take 2 hits and a crit. That's shield, hit, crit. Is the defender down? The crit is a hull breach. That's a blank. Oh, Carr went out. I like Carr. Sane now. Range 2 into Wedge. Just crit fishing. For a hit. Wedge. Gets the evade and a cloud, no prob. Echo has range 2 obstructed. Into Luke. For 1. That's obstructed. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter, but that was the storm. Waller's very good. I had no idea that Mariota was their backup. I thought he was out of the league, if we're being real honest. We're back to dials here. And we do have another scoring update.
Score now is Afishisborn 54, Dr. Wilson 0.
Thanks, Gerg. Honestly, I thought the Raiders' backup was Buffalo Bills legend Nathan Peterman. Lost, I believe. The imp ships are out of position. Nothing significant they can do here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know where Sane's gonna go. And a little bit of a sloppy maneuvering game here. MJ wants to check their bet. Yeah, I think 4K is the right move here because the 3 hard won't go anywhere. In 4K, get your evade, boost to the right, kind of give yourself a little bit of an angle. And a little bit of cloud protection from an oncoming Luke. Maybe even a Miranda. The real question is, where does Zyrtec Strom go? He is yet to even shoot in this game. He has literally been flying by himself the entire match. Nabi, if you can get me that logo without the claws, I can see if I can do something. And we're going to get our first bomb drop of the night here. No fuse. And Echo will decloak here. And won't get an evade. I can't explain the 2K there. Zyrtec, 1 banks. Might as well go for a lock while you can. I knew that was going to get you, Max. Nabi, that's literally the only explanation. It's the only possible explanation. Zyrtec will just take a focus. Miranda, too hard. And will run over that debris, which has literally got everybody in this game. Miranda will have to roll for the debris. Never punished. Echo, 2 forward. He probably got a barrel roll Echo here. You probably wanted to evade or cloak here, but won't be able to. Sane A 1 hard left. And rolls for the strain and takes the strain again. I don't even know what bomblets do. Is it just a damage or do you roll? Oh, and here comes Luke Skywalker. This has got to be a target lock here and an advanced proton torpedo. But never mind. He's going to barrel roll for the shot on the defender. And wedge. Gonna be a focus and a boost, and wedge should be safe. We'll see. Bomblet generator goes off now. And wait, this doesn't look, does that look right to anybody? Same takes nothing. Did anyone see it like curving around there? Oh, that's fishy as hell. You got to go by what the text says because the drawing is not accurate. I know, but like, that's fucking silly. Luke Skywalker, range 3 versus 4, double modded. 2 hits, spends the lock, I'm sure of it. And spends a force for 3. The defender needs 3 natural evades. Doesn't get it. Dead defender. Max, would you like to say any words? He says no. He would not like to say any words. The defender deserves. All right. A little hurtful, but all right. Miranda. Got a shot on Echo or Sane. Sane, they're both rolling 2. And Miranda will recover a shield and roll only 1 on this shot. And it's a hit. You don't get the natty horn for 1 out of 1. Echo natties. You have to suffer the effects of the bomb for Sabine to take effect. So no. And we're back to dials. The Sane has no shot. Let's talk about Zyrtec Strom. Hey, buddy. Hey. Listen, your friends are dying. I don't know what you're doing. You know what? Hold on. Before I give you this lecture, let me get these dice out of the way. All right, bud. Listen. It's Christmas. It's a time of giving for people in need. And guess what? Your friends are in need. They need you to do something. They need you to shoot something. So what I want to see from you is a 3 hard. And then I want you to lock whatever you can lock. And then I want you to start rolling dice. All right, don't be afraid of getting shot. All right, you're good enough. You're strong enough. And gosh darn it, people like you. Maybe not you, but your ship. They like your ship. All right, bud? Now get in the game. Go in there. I mean, there is a chance that Zyrtec is just saying, hey, let's go to hyperspace. I have a hyperdrive. Screw Sane. Echo, you got a hyperdrive. Let's get out of here. Zyrtec, 2 hard, not the 3 hard that I demanded. And he'll focus. Miranda 1 banks, clear stress. And does Miranda just probably focus now, right? But she's going to go ahead and lock Echo. Oh, I guess he did. Guess he did, Sabine, because Sane is an ion. And there's full, and Sane will only be able to focus. That. Let's see where Echo goes. Echo, 3 hard. Good chance for Echo to just evade here. But Echo is just gonna cloak instead and deny himself a shot. Luke, 3 hard. And Echo doesn't get a shot. Never punished. Wedge, 2 banks. Still has close foils. And Wedge will take a lock. He still has 1 plasma torpedo left. I barely know the score. Wedge, plasma torpedo, 3 on 3. Or 3 on 2, yeah. Wedge. Just spend the lock. And that's going to be 3. And 1, 2. So a shield down from Plasma, and then 2, and that's half points on Zyrtec, who has yet to shoot in this game. We've only got 15 minutes left. At this point, I'm kind of rooting for Zyrtec to never shoot. Luke, range 1 on Echo. So that'd be 4 versus 4, or 4 versus 3 with a focus. And it's going to be on Whisper. 4 versus 4 for Luke. That's good enough. Spends both force. And Echo. Oh no, Echo. Echo lives on to 1. And Miranda will lose the shield. 3 dice into Echo. So this is going to be 3 versus 5. Spending the luck for 3 hits. Echo needs 3 evades and 5 dice. 1 evade, 2 evade, 3 evades for Echo. Sane now. Range 2 obstructed on Miranda. 3 versus 2, or 2 versus 2. Hit crit. Sane can spend, and he will. Probably not the right idea to spend that crit, but he does it anyway. Zyrtek's gonna measure for shot just to rub it in. And we go back to Dials. And as we go back to Dials, let's go to Gerg with a scoring update.
The score now is Afishisborn 119, Podcasting 0.
Thanks, Gerg. Hey. Hey, what did we just talk about? Huh? What did we just say? All right? Here, let's check. You're 2 away from death, and you haven't shot. Get in the game, Zyrtek! Get in the game! All right, I defended you on Zimatique earlier. I defended you. All right? He was making fun of you. He was saying you suck. He's saying for 2 points less, you can get a Storm Squadron. Huh? Get in the game! I'm sorry I have to yell at you, but you leave me no choice. Cards ruled out. If Mariota plays 60% of snaps and wins, he gets $342,000 extra. All right, well, fuck me, are they paid? Next time someone ever considered taking Zyrtek, please take Seven Sister instead. Zimatique really hates Zyrtek. Trades, who's your team? You're a Charger fan or you're just a fantasy football guy? No bombs from Miranda. Echo decloaks to the right. Gets an evade. Zyrtek 3 harding in. Chair text on Pony. I'm a who dat. That is Saints then? Or is Saints who day? I don't remember which is which. There's who dat and who day. I don't know if you like Cincinnati or New Orleans. And Miranda will take the lock back on Echo. Saint, 1 hard over the debris. Yeah, but I don't remember. Saint takes the stress, never punished. Echo, candy caning in. And barrel rolls right back. Luke Skywalker. Luke three-taloning right, setting himself up. A spicy shot for Sane. Tries to move it forward, but I think that's still probably bullseye. Is Luke that worried about it, though? Not really. Right? Luke's not worried about this. And Luke just adjusts to a better arc for next turn. Wedge will open foils. One banks. And Wedge will lock here, going for a kill. 4-on-2 for Wedge. Two crits. Hitting 2 crits. And Wedge can't guarantee the kill. And that is a dead Zertek Strom, who did not fire a single shot this game. Miranda will regen a shield and throw a die into Echo. Echo gets the evade. Sane 1 crit and spend it. Luke down to 3 hull. Miranda range 2 obstructed. 3 versus 2 from Echo. And Natties. And Miranda Natties herself back. Miranda loses a shield. We've got 5 minutes left.
Your score now is Afishisborn V Drweston 0.
Thanks, Gerg. Yep, still no half points. Wedge was half pointed, but managed to regen up. Luke has shields, and we might actually get an R2 trigger from Luke this turn. I got asked today why the US doesn't use SI units. The fuck is an SI unit? What is an SI unit? International. Oh, so the metric system. tell you why we don't use it. Because no one wants to learn everything over again, even though it is easier and makes more sense. Also, kilometers per hour kind of sucks. Our whole interstate system is based on miles. Like every single sign is based on miles. All of our cars are based on miles. Like, there's just no... Miranda is going to drop in the system phase here. And we get a collision detector charge here. It's not going to help on his movement. And focuses. Saying we're on it. Pretty hard. Stay stressed. Echo going right through. And Echo will just focus. Collision detector lasts the whole turn, right? The whole activation or whatever. Pretty sure it does. We'll see. And Luke regens a shield. And Wedge keeps the foils closed and boosts. Tom blows, gets no one. Miranda does have a range 3 obstructed shot, and she's just gonna regen a shield to throw one guy against Echo. There's literally no hope of that going through. And we've got one turn left. And a fish has a solid 140-point lead. So I feel confident in saying that it's anybody's game. Rocketbot took the night off. Was like, I was here for 2 games. I'm not sitting through another one. Looks like the Raiders have tied the game up.
It's a trap! It's a trap!
Well, at least that's working. No systems phase. Decloak from Echo. And Miranda's gonna slam. Why not? Insane. The 1 turn in. Stay stressed. Echo. 3Ks. Luke, a 2 hard. Gonna focus. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Wedge, 3 banking in. Wedge wants a kill. Wedge, 3 on 2. The roll. Wedge, hit, crit. Sane. 1 evade, hit, crit coming in. And the crit is panicked. Sane rolls, and it's a crit. And that brings Wedge down to 2. And it doesn't quite get Wedge to half. Range 2 obstructed, now on to Wedge. And for 1. Wedge. No. Wait, that 3 eyes. 1 goes in, and that is half points on Wedge. Who says last shots aren't worth anything? GG's. That is the game. The victory goes to Afishisborn and the left side. Let's see if it lets me pay this out. Sure does. That'll work. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. There's